All right, project 1 is on chapters 1 to 3, and then there's going to be a second project on chapters 4 to 6, and then a final project which will cover the content from the year. These projects are replacing your midterm exams and your final exam. They're meant to help you synthesize the material that you've learned in this course and get you to output in a different way, which is helping your brain learn and retain the information. So this project is going to consist of 2 parts. There's a video analysis and a concept map. The video analysis is going to have 3 video links. So each chapter, so you could do these as you go, so it'll be released in chapter 1. Each chapter has a video that you're going to watch and answer questions to. So for example, in chapter 1, there's a link to a video. So this is a Khan Academy video about solving absolute value inequalities. And then you're going to explore. You're going to say, what did you like best about how they explained the topic? What's something you didn't like? And then once you finish exploring the topic, you're going to do an explain. So the explain is that you are going to be teaching someone else how to solve an absolute value inequality. Whether you do this in a video, if you have the technology to do that, or whether you do that on written piece of paper with an annotated steps, totally up to you. And then you're going to design. So you're going to design and solve your own absolute value inequality question, whether it's one that you struggled with or one that you think is a bit tricky, or one that you feel like you can actually design and do. Totally up to you. Then at the end of the 3 videos, so by the time that this is due, sorry, my computer's having a bit of a lag, you're going to go to submit. So, like I said, you could be doing this as we go, but it's not due until after chapter 3 is done. When you go to submit, you'll click here, and you'll notice that it says again, submit only 1 video analysis. And this is what you're going to be marked on. So it's pretty general. But your explore, did you demonstrate a thorough understanding of the subject matter? Your explain, was your explanation accurate and easy to follow? Your design, was your question well designed? Is your design solution accurate? So it's a pretty simple marking key, but just do your best and keeping that in mind. And then part 2 of your project is a concept map. So concept maps are moving you towards higher order thinking skills, from knowledge to connection. So you're not just spouting out how to do a specific question, you're looking at how that question relates in the grand scheme of things. So there's a book here that was created to talk you through how to create a concept map. The word concept map, when I first heard it, definitely scared me. I was like, what is that? But I realized that what you're actually creating are review sheets. This is the thing that you could take into a further course and say, oh, this is everything I learned about linear equations, and see the connections in what you did. So this is a video with step-by-step instructions. And then there's some steps. Pretty much this is just saying, don't get overwhelmed. It's going to be okay. The next page has some examples. So feel free to Google. This is not cheating. So Google, what is a linear function concept map? And I came up with these 2 pretty quick. You have to make it your own. I know the ones that are online, so you have to sort of, look at these, use them as a general guide, but make it something that's your own. So you'll notice that, they've got the forms of a line, they've got graphing lines, they've got the different chapter 3 stuff in here. Maybe there could be a little bit more chapter 1 stuff in here, but these are some things to do with linear functions. So this is a hand-drawn one. You could also do it computer generated and super organized and linear thinking if you want, and make it look like that. Or you can create a Prezi. So if you've never created a Prezi before, the instructions are here. So if you click on that link, this takes you to how to create a concept map within Prezi. So they are pretty fun. They're like the next level PowerPoint. So if you look at this, it's that creatively drawn concept map, and then it kind of zooms in on different topics. So you can kind of click through and it comes in and out, and it definitely makes me a bit ill if I go too fast with it. But feel free, if you're a real techie person, to create your concept map using a Prezi, but also I love hand-drawn maps as well. Okay, back to the assignment. So after you have looked at these, the next page is what needs to be included. So these are the things I want. Your concept map should link together the concepts from chapters 1, 2, and 3. So you have to have a main topic, which I'm telling you is linear functions. You have to include concepts, so one variable, two variables, systems of equations, solving, graphing, and numbers of solutions. You organize them however you like, but make sure you're looking for connections between the material. And then as for details, you do want some details, but this is detail enough. Do not put specific examples from your homework in here. This isn't a cheat sheet, this is a concept map. So it's making sure you understand the steps you would take to solve a problem, not you actually solving a problem. And then as for the marking, again, there is a rubric. So conceptual understanding of the main topic, concept coverage, branching, details, and design. And so this is what you would need to do to get full marks. All right, so that is project 1. Feel free to get started now. There's also a little bit of space in our schedule so that you have a little bit of time to work on this as well. But hopefully you enjoy it.